It is a Saturday afternoon in spring. You are standing in a store holding something in your hands. It costs $87. You did not come here for it. An hour ago, you did not know it existed. But now you are holding it, and a small voice is telling you that you have earned it, that you work hard, that is only $87. And your hand is already reaching for your wallet. I want you to stop, just for a moment, with that thing in your hands. Because what you do in the next 10 seconds is, quietly, the whole difference between the people who get ahead and the people who never do. My name is Daiki. I am 28 years old, and in my family, no one ever bought a thing like that on the day they first wanted it. Not my father. Not my grandfather. They had a rule. They called it the shelf, and it is the quiet habit that made our family richer than any raise ever could. Let me tell you what the shelf is. When my grandfather wanted something that was not food, not rent, not a true need, he did not buy it that day. He took out his little book, his kakeibo, and on a page near the back he wrote the name of the thing, and the price, and the date. And then he closed the book. That was the shelf. The thing sat on that page for 30 days. And only if, after 30 days, he still wanted it, and could truly afford it, would he go back and buy it. With a clear heart, and no guilt at all. That is the whole rule. 30 days on the shelf. When I was a boy, I thought it was the silliest thing. I understand it now better than almost anything I know about money. Now, let me be straight with you because I will not pretend this is magic. The 30-day shelf will not make you rich by next month. And it is not about punishing yourself or living with nothing. You still buy, you still own good things. This rule is not for your needs. Never put food, or rent, or medicine, or the tools you work with on the shelf. Those you handle the day they come. The shelf is only for the wants. The $87 thing in your hands right now, that is what it is for. Let me show you why it works. There is a word my grandmother used, matenai. It means roughly, what a waste. And she did not only mean the waste of money, she meant the waste of bringing a thing into your home that you do not truly love. A drawer full of things you wanted for one afternoon, and never touched again. Every one of those was a small motenai. The shelf was how our family made almost none of them. Here is what actually happens in those 30 days. I will give you 4 reasons. Number 4. The wanting is loudest in the first hour and almost never survives the month. This is the secret the stores do not want you to know. Desire is not a steady thing. It is a wave. It rises fast when you are standing there holding the thing, and if you buy in that first hour, you are paying full price for a feeling that was about to fade on its own, for free. The shelf simply waits for the wave to pass. And most of the time, by day 5, you have forgotten the thing entirely. That is not weakness. That is the truth of how wanting works. Number 3, you stop paying for other people's urgency. Think of how much of spending is rushed on purpose. The sale that ends tonight. The 2 left in stock. The little clock counting down on the screen. All of it is built to keep you from doing the one thing that would save you, which is to wait. My grandfather used to say that the man who can wait is never rushed into overpaying. When the thing is on the shelf, the sale can end. The clock can run out. It does not touch you. And more often than not, the thing comes back, or a better one does, and now you are the one choosing the moment, not them. Number 2, the shelf turns money into a choice instead of a reflex. When you buy the moment you want, there is no decision in it at all. It is a reflex, the way you pull your hand from something hot. But a thing written in a book, waiting 30 days, becomes a choice you make on purpose, with a calm mind knowing your numbers. And a life made of calm choices ends up in a very different place than a life made of reflexes, the book remembers. The reflex forgets. Number 1, and this is the one that matters most. The things that survive the shelf are the things you truly love. After 30 days, what is left wanting is never the junk. It is the good boots you will wear for 10 years. The tool that earns its keep. The one fine thing you will be glad to own for the rest of your life. So you end up owning less, but every single thing you own, you chose twice. That is the heart of Motenai. Not a bare house, a house with nothing wasted in it. Fewer things, better things. And a great deal more money left in your name. If you are walking this road too, subscribe and walk it with me. I am here every week. That is all I ask. Now 2 honest things. First, you will fail at this sometimes. You will buy something off the shelf early or skip the book altogether, and that is all right. The shelf is a practice, not a prison. You simply begin again the next day. Second, do not use the shelf to deny yourself joy. If a thing survives 30 days and you can afford it, buy it and enjoy it without 1 ounce of guilt. You earned it twice. That is the reward. So here is what I want you to do this week. The very next time you are standing somewhere, wallet half open, holding a want in your hands, do not buy it. Take out your phone or a scrap of paper and write three things: the name of it, the price, and today's date. Then put it down and walk out. That is the shelf. In 30 days, you will know whether it was ever really yours. Most of the time, you will smile that you waited. That is how my grandfather did it. That is how my father did it. And it is still how it is done, in any home that remembers. So tell me, in the comments, what is the last thing you bought in the first hour of wanting it, and do you still use it? Be honest. I read every one of them. And next time, I will show you the one envelope my grandmother kept in the back of a drawer. The envelope none of us were allowed to touch. I did not understand what it was for until I was a grown man. And when I finally did, it changed how I think about money for good. I will see you then.